Are we live? It looks like we are live. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Pop Culture Asylum. I'm your host, Gabe. Hope everyone has had a great day today. I definitely did, and I hope everyone who is watching this video is also having a great day as well. AEW Dynamite was tonight. Well, oh man, I forgot to say the line. It's Wednesday. You know what that means. You know that it is a AEW Dynamite review, and you know I have to say that. Okay, rest in peace, Brody Lee. But AEW Dynamite was tonight, and it was a fun episode. It was. I'm just gonna say this right off the bat. This was a very fun episode of AEW Dynamite. There's a lot to go over. Obviously, next week is AEW Beach Break, one of AEW's TV specials, and I'm very excited. And again, like next week is setting up to be a great show. Like we got some matches that have been announced for Beach Break that is like, whoo man. But yeah, this show going in was like a can miss show, and for the most part, it delivered. For the most part, it definitely delivered. Okay, so I cannot wait to talk about this. And yeah, but before we talk about AEW Dynamite, usually we talk about the wrestling news that happened either today or like so far this week. And even though there's not technically any wrestling news today, I need to address the elephant in the room before I talk about Dynamite. And that situation involves Walter. Yes, that's right. From Walter from WWE, a part of Imperium. Okay. Now, you're probably what in case you guys been living under a rock, what the hell did WWE do to Walter? Well, basically, WWE gave Walter a Nazi name. They gave Walter a Nazi name. Okay. And they might possibly give him a Nazi gimmick. Okay. Now, for the people that are like, what the fuck? Don't worry. I have the same reaction. Let me go into a little more detail. Right. So apparently earlier of yesterday, WWE filed a trademark of Gerter Stark. Gerter Stark. Now you guys are probably wondering, like who is Gerter Stark and why would WWE trademark that name? Well, if you take 30 seconds of your time, go look up Google. Basically, if you guys do your research, basically, Gerter Stark was a Nazi military commander. Yeah. Gerter Stark was a military commander for the Nazis. Okay? And WWE trademarked that full name. Okay? So right off the bat, it's raising red flags. Okay? Like the fact that they would even trademark this. It's fucking mind-boggling, bro. It's fucking Why the fuck would you trademark a name that is associated with the Nazis? Okay? And they gave it to Walter. They gave the Gerter Stark name to Walter. Okay. Last night, during that incredible matchup between Roderick Strong and Walter, which I do recommend you go out of your way to watch because it was a great match between both of these men. But unfortunately, it was overshadowed because after the match, Walter literally said, my name, like, the winner of this match is not Walter. My name's not Walter anymore. My name is now Gunta. His name is now Gunn. Not only that, but we don't even know if not AEW. AEW wouldn't do this shit. Okay, because AEW has common fucking sense. Okay? But like we don't even know if WWE is gonna give him the Stark last name. Okay, but WWE is run by a bunch of fucking morons. WWE is run by a bunch of fucking morons. But what else is new? Honestly, what else is new? Okay, this is so fucking stupid. Okay, and even if the Gunter name wasn't associated with a Nazi, changing his name to Walter, changing Walter's name to Gunter is fucking stupid. Okay, it's fucking stupid. Especially, you know why it's fucking stupid? Because apparently these e-drones is like, oh my god, this name change is not a big deal. Okay, first of all, why the hell are you kissing WWE's ass? Okay, with them filing a freaking Nazi name. Okay, that should be raising red flags. Okay, but let me tell you, E-drones, why that this name change is stupid. Even if this Gunter Stark name wasn't associated with the Nazis, okay, Walter came into WWE as Walter. Okay, he has been Walter in WWE for 3+ years. Okay, and all of a sudden you want to change his name from Walter to Gunter? This is another example of WWE needs to stop fixing what is already fixed. Okay, stop fixing something that is not fucking broken. Okay, this makes no fucking sense. Okay, maybe if Walter's name was Gunter in the Indies and he came into WWE as Gunter, then I wouldn't mind. Okay, but Walter came into WWE. Walter has been Walter in the Indies, and he came into WWE as Walter. And during his time in WWE, 3+ years, he has been Walter. Okay, WWE even acknowledged Walter as a long reigning NXT UK champion. And all of a sudden they want to change his fucking name. This is Vince McMahon as Bruce Pritchard written all over it. Okay? And at this point, if you guys don't believe that Vince McMahon and Bruce Pritchard is running NXT 2.0, then you guys might be delusional. You guys might be blind. Okay? Because if Triple H was in charge, he wouldn't let this shit happen. He wouldn't let this shit slide, but he's not in charge anymore. Okay? This is proof that Triple H is not in charge anymore. Okay? The fact that WWE gave Walter a Nazi name is fucking horrendous. It's fucking tone deaf and it's fucking stupid. Okay? And even if the name is not associated with the Nazis, the fact that you would even change the name at all is fucking stupid. Stop fixing shit that is not broken. God, here I am being all happy-go-lucky, can't wait to talk about AEW Dynamite, and here I am getting all riled up because WWE is run by a bunch of fucking morons. Okay, but this is not a surprise to anyone. Well, except for the E-drones who keep kissing Vince McMahon's ass. Okay, fuck WWE. Unfucking believable. Giving Walter a fucking Nazi name. What the fuck is wrong with you guys? What the fuck is wrong with you, Vince? What the fuck is wrong with you, Bruce? Honestly. Okay. I just wanted to get that off my chest. Okay? Whew. Now that I got that off my chest, okay, let's talk about AEW Dynamite, shall we? The A show, the true A show. Dynamite, AEW, the company that is 1,000 times better than WWE. Okay? And I mean that with all my heart and soul. Okay? So let's talk about AEW Dynamite. Let's bring some positivity back into this video, shall we? So we start off the show with John fucking Moxley. He's back. The heart and soul of AEW is back, and I couldn't be happier, man. John Moxley is back. He overcame his alcohol addiction, which I'm very, very proud. And it's just great to have him back. It's fucking great to have him back. And not even a few minutes in, okay, and some fucking asshole fan talking about him being like get like this drunk piece of trash out. Like a fan said something fucking dickish to John Moxley, and John Moxley said, "Go fuck yourself, get this guy out of there." And I really hope that they kick that fan out. Okay, if this fan somehow watched this video, fuck you. Okay, how dare you disrespect John Moxley? Okay, he just returned and overcame alcohol addiction, and you're going to be a piece of shit to John Moxley? You're going to be a piece of shit bringing up his alcohol addiction? Go fuck yourself. Okay, what a fucking asshole of a fan. I hope AEW kicked him out. I really hope he did. Okay, and a lot of people are saying that a lot of people are talking about the F-bomb, and it's warranted. Okay, it's warranted. That fan deserved it. Fuck that fan. Okay, but yeah, other than that, like, this was a beautiful promo by John Moxley. Very beautiful promo. Okay, and it was actually very inspirational. Like, to me specifically, like, basically said that basically the whole gist of the promo is basically like it doesn't matter what obstacles this demon, like, it doesn't matter what obstacles demons like bring us. Okay, we can overcome them. Okay, and basically John Moxley said, like, hold on, I gotta find the quote. This was a beautiful, beautiful line. Hold on, let me find it. Give me 1 second. This was right here. I don't run from demons. I just beat the shit out of them. Oh my God. That was fucking beautiful. Okay, that is the most badass and inspirational thing I have ever heard in a long time. I don't run from demons. I just beat the shit out of them. That is so inspirational and badass. I love John Moxley. I'm glad he's back. Very beautiful promos. Fuck them demons, man. Fuck them demons. Okay. Awesome stuff by John Moxley. I'm just glad he's back. I think we can all agree that John Moxley is the heart and soul of AEW. And I'm glad he's back. I am so fucking happy he is back. So from me to you, welcome back, John Moxley. And I can't wait for what Moxley does. And a matter of fact, we're going to see John Moxley in action this Friday as he goes one-on-one against Ethan Page. So that is going to be a great match. And I can't wait to see John Moxley back in action. After that, we get a promo with MJF, with Wardlow in his corner. They're still planting the seeds of that MJF Wardlow rivalry. And of course, MJF basically apologized for losing his cool last week. But like, MJF docked Wardlow's pay for putting his hands on him on his birthday. Like, today is actually Wardlow's birthday, so happy birthday, Wardlow. And like, bro, this is awesome. Like, they're really planting the seeds of this rivalry. Like, MJF dogged Wardlow's pay on his birthday. Who the fuck does that? An asshole does. And MJF is a phenomenal asshole. Awesome promo. And again, very simple. It got the job done. And I love how they're still planting the seeds with this MJF Wardlow rivalry. I'm telling you, that Wardlow face turn is coming. Wardlow is going to be this generation's Batista. I'm going to call it right now. Wardlow is AEW's Batista. Okay, and I cannot wait until Wardlow turns face. After that, we get our first ever mixed tag team match in AEW history as Adam Cole and Britt Baker went against Orange Cassidy and Chris Satlander. And holy shit. Like, I expected for this to be a great match, but bro, this mixed tag team match had no reason to be this good. This was a phenomenal opener. This was an amazing opener. Oh my fucking God. These four guys killed it. Or these two guys and these two ladies absolutely killed it. Oh my God. This was a great match. This was an absolute great match by both of these teams. Like, if you guys haven't seen this episode, first of all, I recommend you guys watch the entire episodes because this was a great episode of Dynamite. But go out of your way to watch this specific match. This was a great mixed tag team match between Adam Cole and Britt Baker and Orange Cassidy and Chris Satlander. And yeah, this was a great entertaining matchup. Near the end, Orange Cassidy was going to do like a Superman punch to Adam Cole. Adam Cole moved out of the way. Orange Cassidy tried to stop himself, but accidentally bumped into Britt Baker, and she landed through the table. Adam Cole got pissed. Low blow. Last shot. 1, 2, 3. Adam Cole and Britt Baker wins the first ever mixed tag team match in AEW history. Definitely the right call. I knew going in that Adam Cole and Britt Baker was going to win, and I'm glad they did. I'm very glad that they did. But yeah, great entertaining stuff. After that, we get an interview with Chris Jericho and Proud and Powerful, Santana and Ortiz. And it was announced in this interview that next week at Beach Break, we will have Chris Jericho and Proud and Powerful going against Daniel Garcia and 2.0. Of course, Chris Jericho is talking crap about Eddie Kingston, saying that we don't need Eddie Kingston. But Santana and Ortiz didn't really like Chris Jericho talking trash to Eddie Kingston. As a matter of fact, Santana and Ortiz had enough, put their foot down, and saying that, oh, we're always there fighting your battles. Okay, but where are you to support us? Okay, we're always there to fight your battles, but where the hell are you when we're fighting our battles? Okay, and Santana and Ortiz saying that next week we're gonna prove that we don't need your help. Okay, so it looks like there's some dissension between Santana and Ortiz and Chris Jericho. I think the Inner Circle might be done for good, which is the right call. Okay, don't get me wrong. I love the Inner Circle, but I'm sorry. They ran its course. Okay, I think it's time to really separate the Inner Circle. Okay, and let Santana and Ortiz go on their own. Let them go after the gold. They need to be AEW Tag Team Champions. If anyone deserves to be AEW Tag Team Champion, it's Santana Ortiz. As a matter of fact, to add like a little bonus, why not reunite LAX? Eddie Kingston, Santana and Ortiz, and Diamante. You have Diamante on your roster doing nothing. Wouldn't it be cool to bring Diamante back to the LAX stable? Okay, giving her something to do, giving her some significance in the AEW women's division. I think that would be fucking dope. Okay, having LAX back together in AEW Dynamite, have Eddie Kingston, Santana Ortiz, and Diamante. Fuck yes! I hope Tony Khan does this. I really, really hope and pray Tony Khan does this. Because if they do that, then this would be my favorite stable. Okay? I fucking love Eddie Kingston. If you guys watch my reviews, you guys know I love Eddie Kingston. I love Santana Ortiz, and I love Diamante. Putting them back together, reforming this LAX stable in AEW. Please, Tony Khan, please, please do this. Please. Please. I hope you guys do this. Reunite LAX. Please. That would be amazing. But yeah, great interview. After that, we get an interview with Adam Cole. And of course, Adam Cole is sick and tired of Orange Cassidy's shit. So next week, looks like we're going to get the finale to this rivalry as we get Adam Cole going against Orange Cassidy in a lights out match. A lights out match. Oh man, that's going to be one hell of a fight. Cannot wait for that. After that, we got CM Punk versus Shawn Spears, another match that I was very excited for. MJF came out in commentary, and it ended up being a squash match. CM Punk absolutely destroyed Shawn Spears, took him out with the GTS 1, 2, 3. It was basically a straight up squash match, and CM Punk sending a statement to MJF. So great stuff there. After that, CM Punk was celebrating with the crowd, having his back behind MJF. And while that's happening, MJF snuck into the ring, and it looks like was going to attack CM Punk. Punk turned around just in the nick of time. Punk finally got his hands on MJF and looked like he was going to punch him, but MJF got out of there in the nick of time. But CM Punk managed to tug away MJF's scarf. And bro, I am loving this rivalry between CM Punk and MJF. I am absolutely fucking loving it. I'm loving it. Ba 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 ba. I'm loving it. Okay, awesome stuff, man. Such good shit. Such good shit. After that, we get a segment with Billy Gunn and Christian Cage. Billy Gunn saying that he wants the Gunn Club to face Jurassic Express for the AEW Tag Team Championships. And of course, the Gunn Club is in the top 5 in the rankings. So, and Christian did say that Jurassic Express would face anyone in the top 5 rankings. Christian said that, nah, get a few statement wins first, then we'll talk. But of course, the Gunn Club didn't like that. And basically, the Gunn Club just beat the living shit out of Christian Cage. So, big statement there. I wouldn't be surprised if we end up getting Jurassic Express versus the Gunn Club next week for the AEW Tag Team titles. But yeah, very, very, very good stuff. After that, we get the return of Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes brings a ladder out, and then once we got back from picture in picture, Cody Rhodes just did a phenomenal promo. Phenomenal promo. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Okay. Basically saying that, bro, you need to go out of your way to watch this segment. To watch this promo. This was an awesome promo by Cody Rhodes. He even took some jabs at WWE, saying hey, in AEW, we don't give nicknames out like Gunter McGillicuddy or something. That was straight up savage. Okay, and I know some E-drones on Twitter is going to cry about that, and I'll be drinking your tears. Cry, you WWE E-drones, cry. I'll be here drinking your pathetic tears. Tastes so good. Yeah, I love the shots. This was a phenomenal promo. But ultimately, Cody Rhodes challenged Sammy Guevara in a ladder match for the undisputed TNT Championship next week at Beach Break. And honestly, like this is honestly the best thing AEW could do because I feel like a normal rematch between Cody Rhodes and Sammy Guevara would have been like underwhelming. So the fact that they're putting up the stakes even more and making it a ladder match, bro. Cody Rhodes versus Sammy Guevara for the undisputed TNT Championship in a ladder match. That is a potential match of the year candidate right there. And I absolutely cannot wait for it. That's going to be great, great stuff. But awesome, phenomenal promo by Cody Rhodes. After that, we get a segment with Jay Cargill and Anna Jay. And it was announced that Jay Cargill will be defending her TBS championship against Anna Jay this Friday on Rampage. So, yeah, like, okay, I could be down with that. And hopefully Jay Cargill can show her improvement in the ring. Hopefully she can show some improvement in the ring against Anna Jay this Friday on Rampage. So there is that. After that, we get the debut of the House of Black as Malachi Black and Brody King teams up against the Varsity Blondes. And this was a one-sided match. Like Malachi Black and Brody King absolutely demolished the Varsity Blondes and the Knights. They call themselves the Knights, the Kings. No, not the Knights, the Kings of the Black Table. That is what they are called now. And they defeated the Varsity Blondes in short fashion. And then while Malachi Black was basically doing his cold promo saying, members of the House of Black, rise up. Pac interrupted interrupted Malachi Black. He can fucking see now. And Pac basically gave out a promo saying that he is coming for Malachi Black. So this is basically the hunter becomes the hunted kind of situation. And bro, I hope we get this matchup between Pac and Malachi Black at Revolution, or the House of Black versus Death's Triangle at Revolution, because that would be phenomenal. Okay, and plus there's a little bit of bias on my end because I'm going to Revolution Live, which I'm very, very excited. But like, bro, even if I like Malachi Black versus Pac is a main event, like it is a pay-per-view type matchup. This specific matchup needs to happen at Revolution. It needs to happen on pay-per-view. And I hope this happens at Revolution. I really hope it does. It's going to be a phenomenal matchup. And another potential match of the year candidate between Malachi Black and Pac if they go against each other. After that, we get a promo with both Adam Page and Lance Archer. Basically talking crap to each other. But one interesting thing is that Dan Lambert is now aligning himself with Lance Archer and Jake the Snake Roberts. I'm kind of 50-50 on that. Because I think Dan Lambert would be he would be a great manager for Lance Archer, but at the same time, I don't know if it exactly fits. Like, it's weird. I'm not gonna go out of my way saying that it's bad, because Dan Lambert is a phenomenal manager. I fucking love Dan Lambert. Dan Lambert is awesome. But I just think it's weird. You know what I mean? I just think it's weird that Dan Lambert is assigning himself with Lance Archer and Jake the Snake Roberts. But there's that. After that, we get a Best Friends promo. Apparently, Best Friends best friends kidnapped Brandon Cutler. They kidnapped Brandon Cutler and Rukongi Vice of what's his name? Rocky Romero and Trent Beretta. So they announced a challenge to the Young Bucks this Friday, and it looks like we're gonna get a New Japan Pro Wrestling style matchup this Friday on Rampage when Roppongi Vice makes their reunion against the Young Bucks. I personally cannot wait for that matchup. They had great matches in Japan, so the fact that they're doing this matchup in the United States at AEW, I think that is an awesome Rampage match. I personally cannot wait for that. That's going to be awesome. After that, we got Lance Archer versus Frankie Kazarian. And again, this was a one-sided matchup. Frankie Kazarian actually got some shots in, but Lance Archer just dominated like 90% of the matchup. And Lance Archer picks up the victory against Frankie Kazarian. After that, we get an interview with Lance Archer and Dan Lambert, basically saying that Lance Archer is sick and tired of this cowboy bullshit, and then takes Frankie Kazarian, and it looks like he was going to chokeslam him off the stage, but Hangman Adam Page came out for the save, and both of these men brawled. Like, both of these men just beat the shit out of each other, but Adam Page takes Lance Archer out, making his statement against Lance Archer. Like, Lance Archer and Adam Page is going to be a straight up fight, and I cannot wait for that match to happen. Again, another match of the year candidate right then and like right there. Like, I think it's going to be a great match between Adam Page and Lance Archer. After that, we get a interview with Dante Martin, Lee Moriarty, and Matt Sydal. And of course, Matt Sydal and Lee Moriarty basically have Dante Martin's back until Darius Martin, Dante Martin brothers, comes back. So it looks like that Darius might come back to AEW television. So that is very exciting. We could see Top Flight returning to AEW Dynamite, and I cannot wait for that. And of course, Team Taz talking trash to Dante Martin. But here's one question that I have. What happened to Lio Rush? Like, we haven't seen Lio Rush in a little bit. Now, obviously, he's doing other things. Just recently, he did a music video with Josiah Williams, and he was just in New Japan Pro Wrestling like a couple of days ago. Now, I know there are some people saying that like Lio Rush might be in a quiet suspension, like Tony Khan quietly suspended Lio Rush. Because Lio Rush spoke out against Tony Khan for Tony Khan basically like being unprofessional with the entire Big Swole situation, being very unprofessional. And Lio Rush spoke out about it. And Lio Rush hasn't been on TV. Okay. So, like, I really hope that TK didn't like gave him a quiet suspension. I really hope that's not the case. Okay, because Lio Rush did nothing wrong. If anyone did wrong, it's you, TK. Okay, you were extremely unprofessional in this situation. Okay, so I really hope and pray TK didn't suspend him, because I cannot support that shit. I cannot support that shit. Okay? I really hope and pray that Lio Rush is just taking a break. And I just hope and pray that TK didn't quietly suspend him. I really, really hope that is not the case at all. Okay. Oh, sorry. Because if that is the case, then I would be extremely disappointed in Tony Khan. I really hope that's not the case. Really hope that's not the case. But that's all I got to say on that. After that, we get a Chris Satlander interview. Basically, she's her and all that. She's there with Red Velvet. And Layla Hirsch comes in and basically say, oh, yeah, how was that mixed tag team match worked out for you? Okay. Clearly, you put a lot more energy into this mixed tag team match than our trios match last Friday on Rampage. And Layla Hirsch just went in talking all this trash to Chris Satlander. But Red Velvet, once again, trying to keep the peace. She's like trying to keep the freaking peace. But like Layla Hirsch saying, no, I am sick and tired of Chris Satlander's bullshit. And basically, like Layla Hirsch just knocked out Red Velvet. Like she just, boom, just knocked her ass out. And Layla Hirsch destroyed Chris Satlander and even going after her arm. Bro, like this is amazing. Like I am loving heel Layla Hirsch. Like she's like she is giving me some Shayna Baszler vibes. Like she is literally giving me like Shayna Baszler vibes. Like Layla Hirsch can be the freaking Shayna Baszler of AEW. And bro, I am loving every second of it. I love Layla Hirsch. And bro, this is a very exciting direction for her. I cannot wait for what AEW does with heel Layla Hirsch. After that, we got Serena Deeb, the professor. And a matter of fact, she was even praised by Jim Ross. Okay, Jim Ross saying that Serena Deeb is one of his favorite wrestlers right now. And you have fucking JR, okay, praising you. You know you're doing something right. And rightfully so. Serena Deeb is fucking awesome. Okay. And she went one-on-one against Thick with 4 C's. Like she is thick sky blue. And it was a good match. It was serviceable. It was a one-sided matchup. Basically, it was a one-sided matchup. Serena Deeb basically destroyed Sky Blue. But it was a good showcase for Sky Blue. But again, it was one-sided. We all knew Serena Deeb was going to win. And that's exactly what happened when Serena Deeb defeated Sky Blue. After that, we get the Man of the Year with the great Dan Lambert. Okay. Of course, basically Ethan Page gave out the challenge to Jon Moxley, and we're basically getting Jon Moxley versus Ethan Page this Friday on Rampage. Now, speaking of which, this is the part of the video where we go over the stuff that is happening on Rampage this Friday and Dynamite next week. So here is the following. So the matches that have been announced for Rampage this Friday is as follows. Jon Moxley will make his first in-ring appearance back against Ethan Page. Also, Rakongi Vites, Trent Beretta, and Rocky Romero will go against the Young Bucks. Hook will once again be in action as he goes one-on-one against Serpentico, and Jay Carthill will defend the TBS Championship against Anna Jay. So that is happening on Rampage this Friday. And AEW's TV special Beach Break that is happening next week. Here are the matches that have been announced so far. Cody Rhodes and Sammy Guevara will fight in a ladder match to determine the undisputed TNT champion. Also, Adam Cole will go one-on-one against Orange Cassidy in a lights out match. Chris Jericho and Proud and Powerful Santana and Ortiz will go against Daniel Garcia and 2.0 in a 6-man tag team match. And also Layla Hirsch will go one-on-one against Red Velvet. Those are the matches that have been announced so far for Beach Break next week. And also, to keep in mind, Beach Break is being held in Cleveland, Ohio. And there is a certain free agent, okay, that lives in Cleveland, Ohio. He goes by, What's that nickname? He goes by Johnny Wrestling. Mr. Takeover. He might become Mr. Elite. Mr. Johnny Elite. Ah. So, so keep that in mind for next week. But after that, we get a promo with Matt Hardy and Andrade El Idolo. And it looks like Andrade is now a part of the HFO. Now, here's the thing. I love AEW. I really do. I believe that AEW is the best promotion in the world right now. And I stand by that. But even AEW is not perfect. And the Hardy Family Office is one of AEW's problems. Okay? The HFO is literally doing nothing for anyone in the group. It's doing nothing for the Butcher and the Blade. It's doing nothing for the Hybrid 2. It's doing nothing for Private Party. It's definitely doing nothing for Matt Hardy. Okay? Now you're going to put Andrade in the group? I'm sorry, but no. Absolutely not. The HFO needs to die. Okay? The HFO is doing nothing. Okay? The HFO is doing nothing to advance Matt Hardy, Private Party, the Hybrid 2, and the Butcher and the Blade. Do you really think the HFO is going to elevate Andrade El Idolo? Or AEW could prove me wrong, and maybe putting Andrade in the group is what the HFO needs to be elevated a little bit. But again, I'm not a fan of the HFO. I have never been a fan of the HFO. I always thought that it was an extremely unnecessary group. And the fact that Andrade is a part of it, I am definitely not a fan of that. I hope in 2022 the HFO dies. Okay, the HFO needs to die. Okay, because it is doing nothing for anyone in that group. Please, TK, just end the HFO. Okay, end it. Okay, the HFO needs to die. Please. So that's all I got to say on that. I'm definitely not a fan of Andrade joining the HFO. Definitely not a fan of that. But now we get to our main event of the evening, as Sting and Darby Allin went against the Acclaimed. Everybody loves the Acclaim. I love the Acclaim. The Acclaim is fucking awesome. Okay? But right off the bat, the Acclaim took out Darby Allin, taking him off the match for basically 90% of this matchup. And this was basically a handicap match, and my God, Sting held his own. He has held his fucking own. Okay, this was great stuff. I'm telling you, like watching Sting wrestle just shows that age is just a number. Sting is in his fucking 60s. And he is wrestling like he is in his 30s. Sting looks great. Okay, he definitely held his own very well against the Acclaim. Darby Allin came back for the final few minutes of the matchup, helping Sting out. And literally during the matchup, Sting, like Max Caster, like his head was at the table. And Sting, in his 60s, jumped off the stage and did a splash, smashing Max Caster through the table. Sting, in his fucking 60s, did a splash off the stage. Okay? Talk about you still got it. Talk about age is just a fucking number. Holy shit. Okay, Sting still got it, man. And then Sting and Darby Allin picks up the victory, defeating the Acclaimed. Okay, and Sting and Darby takes the W and a good feeling way to end AEW Dynamite. And again, Very fun Dynamite tonight. Very, very fun Dynamite tonight. Not perfect. Again, I don't like Andrade joining the HFO, but other than that, I thought it was just another fun episode of AEW Dynamite. Another fun episode. And I cannot wait for next week. Breach Break is setting up to be a great show as always, and I cannot wait. But those are my thoughts on Dynamite tonight. I want to know what you guys think in the comment section. What do you guys think about AEW Dynamite tonight? Did you guys like it? Did you guys not like it? Was there something specifically you like? Was there something specifically you hate? I want to know what you guys think in the comment section. But other than that, thank you so much for watching. Much, much appreciated. If you guys like this video, make sure you leave a like. Make sure you leave a comment. And if you guys like the content that I make sure you subscribe and leave the notification bell so that you don't miss any of my videos. But thank you so much for watching. Much, much appreciated. And until next time, this is Gabriel. And I'll see you next time in the asylum. Have a nice night, everyone.